response rate usually around 10%. Our response rate is 63. Survival estimate for this patient population only 5.6 months. We're at 13.4 months. So it really looks that this is a game changer for this patient population.
Welcome back inside our proactive newsroom, and joining me now is Dr. Juho Jalkanen. He is the CEO of Faron Pharmaceuticals. And Dr. Jalkanen, great to see you. How are you?
I'm excellent, Steve. Great to see you as well.
Yeah, I know you just got back from the ASCO 2025 conference and you presented some pretty important news, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But just overall, really strong conference for you and the company.
For us, an amazing Congress, but maybe otherwise, if I can share some what's been talked on the ground. There is not a lot of new stuff, not a lot of, big, exciting news. Talking to a lot of people, but hey, then there's us, some of the best stuff out there.
Yeah, you put out some pretty positive news as far as MDS patients are concerned. So maybe tell everyone what you announced this promising phase 2 data.
Yes, so we're running this phase 2 in relapsed refractory MDS where nothing really seems to work. Response rate usually around 10%. Our response rate is 63. Survival estimate for this patient population only 5.6 months. We're at 13.4 months. So it really looks that this is a game changer for this patient population.
Yeah, what is it that from the data that you're getting that shows why your product is working so well? What is it that is different about what you have?
What's totally different actually is, for one, our safety profile.
Yeah.
So in MDS, there's nothing new for 20 years. So it's your hypomethylating agents, which are a form of chemo, other traditional chemo. So it's all this toxic myelosuppressive stuff. The disease itself, you're already deeply anemic, you have a lot of infections, you're in and out of the hospital, getting IV antibiotics, transfusions, and all that stuff. And we come with this new drug and we modulate the immune system to attack the cancer again. We deprive the cancer of its main source of resistance, and we're not toxic at all. So actually, we make these patients feel a lot better, less transfusions, blood counts recover, less post-hospitalizations. So it's looking extremely good for this patients from a quality of life perspective, from a healthcare cost view as well.
Yeah, Dr. Yelkin, I know that you've had prior conversations with the FDA and providing them with guidance of what you're doing, and they provide you guidance of what they'd like to see. That's really positive as you head to the next steps, correct?
Yes, absolutely. So already with this initial data last year, we went to the FDA asking what should we do after this phase 2 because it's looking exceptionally good, and the FDA actually guided us well. We proposed a phase 3 in this relapsed refractory where nothing works setting, and the FDA came back to us that it looks pretty good. I don't think you need to do a phase 3 in that. Why don't you do a confirmatory phase 3 in the front line setting of high risk MDS? So move directly into that. And in this data set reported at ASCO, we also had those frontline patients for the first time as well. And it looked exceptionally good in frontline. In frontline, the standard of care is a hypomethylating agent named azacitidine, AZA. So we're doubling its response rate at least. So it's great to go now back to the FDA. We've done what you said last time. The front line looks amazing as well. And we plan to pursue the plan what you actually proposed already last year. So I feel very confident going into that meeting and the next steps of going into that confirmatory final registrational study in frontline high-risk MDS.
Well, exciting times ahead for sure. Congratulations on presenting at the conference, and as I mentioned, really important data as well. Dr. Jalkanen, thank you so much. Good to see you again.
Thank you, Steve. Have a great day.
Yeah, you as well. Dr. Juho Jalkanen, the CEO of Faron Pharmaceuticals.